Nicole here with today's inspirational nugget. It comes from 1 Corinthians 15. Now, let's be real and honest. When it talks about being committed and devoted unto the Lord, especially in the world we live in today, it can be difficult. But see, God gave me an analogy with hair dye. He said, you have some hair dye that's a rinse. After maybe 10, 15 washes or less, that color washes right out. And then you have permanent hair color. That permanent hair color is in there. You have to literally get it stripped and professionally taken out. And whatever color that you wanted to have, you're committed to. You're saying, that's my color. And then what ends up happening over a period of time, roots start to come up. That platinum, beautiful blonde that you have, you got the dark roots sitting here or your red roots sitting here. But in our relationship with the Lord and in the lifestyle that we live, we can't be like those roots that are coming up. We have to make sure it all matches. See, we can't have one part of our lives look like we're devoted to the Lord and the other part of our lives look like, Lord, who? We have to make sure that we're all in. It can't be, 75% of me are devoted, but 25 isn't. Or I'm serving God 50% of the time, but 50 I'm not. That's like saying, I'm married, but I'm only married 5 days a week. No, I'm either married or I'm not. We can't say we're a worldly Christian. What is a worldly Christian? You either are serving God or you're not. We have to make sure that we are working on those roots of our relationship with the Lord, making sure that whatever is popping up, that new relationship, new job, feelings or emotions that we're having, thoughts that we're having, whatever it is, we're surrendering into the Lord so the Lord can make sure that we're staying transformed by the renewing of our mind, that we're staying armored from head to toe in the whole armor of God, that we're making sure that our disposition looks like something that is pleasing to the Lord, that we're operating in his fruit, and that when we fall back, when we trip, we just go, God, Lord, help me. We're asking the right questions to the Lord. We're having the right conversations with the Lord to make sure that we're listening to him. We're still enough so that we can receive from God and do what he's called and asked us to do. Well, Nicole, you didn't do that. This is why this happened. Well, Father, why am I feeling this way? Well, let's go back. Why am I feeling that way? And in listening to what God is telling me so I can get to the nook and cranny of that situation to make sure I'm not making those same mistakes, thinking the way that I used to think, or harboring whatever it is, bitterness or whatever it is that is causing me to feel that way or bring forth a disconnect in my relationship with the Lord. I have to do my part. God will always do his part in our relationship. We always have to make sure that we're working on it. Because see, anything that's really worth anything takes work. But are we willing to put that work in? Are we willing, like with that platinum blonde hair that we want, to make sure that we're constantly going back to the professional, the one that knows how to do it, to make sure that she takes care of those roots the way they need to be taken care of so the whole hair is platinum blonde? Or we're just going to say, you know what, it's half in and half not. We have to make the decision. We have to decide if it's important to prioritize God, to value what he values. We have to make the decision of whether our relationship is important to even work on with the things of the Lord. That's only questions that you and I can answer honestly to ourselves and have conversations, real honest conversations with the Lord as we look within ourselves to make sure we're pleasing to him. Jesus bless you. Jesus keep you. And I pray that this conversation that we've had today, this inspirational nugget will help you kind of take a look back at yourself and at the things that are happening in your life so you can have even conversations with other people and have iron sharpen iron so that you can move forward and grow in leaps and bounds in the things of the Lord as well as in your relationship with Jesus.